So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Germany. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And that gets things running. And it's Sané, who played through for the wide man.
That was lovely, that.
Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So, a breakthrough already. Pedro Porro. And it's Rodri. And here's Morata. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Sané, now it's Kimmich. He is through here. Havertz! They've scored! 2-0 and in next to no time. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
That's superbly well played. Any aspiring strikers out there watching this, that's the sort of movement you need to create space.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He's found some space. Nice interception, well timed. Fabian Ruiz. Oh, that's well spotted. Germany have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Looking for options for movement. Henrichs. Rudiger. Germany looking to pass their way through. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Stiller. Pass somewhat off target. Nico Williams. Threads one in. It's played through for him. It's Morata! Wirtz. Musiala, who does have an assist. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Referee has gone straight to his pocket. Yes, a second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Spain are down to 10 men.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Musiala. That's Wirtz. Yamal crosses it in here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Musiala tries to pass it through. And this is Morata. Goes for a shot! He scores! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Sané opts to play it. And the finish! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Nico Williams. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Yamal. Nice bit of trickery. He's got away. Cross needs to be good. He's cut it out. Crossed in again. Musiala. And the shot's on here. Yamal! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Nico Williams providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what a climb! Sticks it away! Spain are all square. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited, but they were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Henriks. And there's a searching pass. They're urging him to shoot. Delivered in. He's gone direct here. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Musiala. And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. That's a good... Can he finish? Superb goal! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Number 17.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
3 minutes at a time.
Kimmich. Grimaldo makes the interception. Now it's Morata. Pedri. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Kimmich. And it's Stiller. That's Wirtz. Lenormand gets across to intercept that. And we've reached half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement. Germany do lead, but it's quite a game. Half-time, 3-2.
Located by the entrance gates. Thank you very much for your cooperation. Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
So off we go once more. Yamal. Stiller. Pedri does really well to win the ball there. Stiller. Rudiger. Stiller. Out to the left it goes. And he's forced to go back. That has not gone well. Henriks. Can he get it through? Now it's Sané, and he's managed to get free. Very nicely done. Great vision. Good ball. Takes a shot! It's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
You could certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different. Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
It's a searching pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, can they get him away? Stiller receives it in a wide position. Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. It's a pretty loose pass. Kimmich. And it's Stiller. A mixture of good defending and indecisive pass. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's through, it's one-on-one. Unai Simon, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Pedri. Mittelstadt calmly anticipates. Wirtz. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. It's a good-looking delivery. Deftly out wide. Yamal, foot in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Pedri, all perfectly measured that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And this is Morata. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz! He has found... And again! Loose ball now, in for the pieces! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. He's found a way through, it's Morata! Now it's Wirtz. Mittelstadt. Morata. Kimmich does well to get it back. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Havertz. He's found a way through. Chance! Nico Williams. Now Fabian Ruiz. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. The ball goes in. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. And the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is through here. Just eases him off the ball. Wirtz with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
And it's Musiala. That's been cut out, well played.
Time.
Fabian Ruiz. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. And that is that. Germany are enjoying their moments of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them. Havertz voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Germany definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon.
Hello, everybody,
The sun
and
beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. We have already started here. He's having a go! Oh, that is very close.
Rice brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Stones makes the interception. Palmer. Saka. Aims beyond the defence. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Kane!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Rice. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
That's a lovely, neat pass. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Yehi. Stones. And Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham. And it's Rice. Alexander-Arnold. England are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. In with the challenge. Looking for options for movement. Saka's delivery.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham tries looking up for options on the left. Bellingham! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Bellingham certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
That's really well cleared. And it's been given away. And he's managed to get free. Gets into some space. Drilled in low. Now it's Kane. Palmer. Tries to pass it through. He's picked his way through. And it's made its way to him. Rice. And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Rice is offering a Rice smile there.
Saka with the short one. Northern Ireland are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's a key interception. Palmer. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. No, not the best of headers. Now this could be a chance. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Played out towards the right wing. Saka, he has found the way through. And it's hoisted clear. Foden, he's going for goal! It's anyone's ball now. Palmer. He won't be happy with that one. Now he's off and running. Great defending, strong and determined. Saka. In by Saka. Keeper has taken decisive action. Deftly away. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
England really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And it's Rice. Bellingham! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Corner number 3 coming up. Definitely not one of his best. Kane. Oh, good-looking ball. Now it's Kane. Goes for a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, the skipper has made such an important difference to put them in the lead again, but they can't afford to retreat and defend for the rest of this second half. To do that would invite trouble.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
England have penetrated for the first time.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Palmer powering forward here. Can he get it through? Saka gets into a good position. Saka's delivery. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
This looks promising. It's Kane! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. England are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
So we've reached the hour mark.
Was 96,847.
Saka. Rice. Your impression so far, Jim?
Peter, they're leaving nobody guessing now. This is a decisive attempt to go further in front.
Tries a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, he hit that sweetly. Corner number 4 coming up here. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Rice. He's looking wide. Great ball, and he's Foden! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. They're up to 5 corners now. That has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Picked out brilliantly. Northern Ireland have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
So the team separated just by the 1 goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Saka. Palmer.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Foden. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Climbs up big! Gets good distance on it. He should have put that one away.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Substitutions taking place.
The corner count is rising. That's 6.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a sharp pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Northern Ireland really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
I think we're just about done here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
There will be 3
Yeah,
minutes
they showed a
added time.
vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now it's Bellingham. Now he's got space here.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Foden. Gets a good foot in there. And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Kane claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0.
So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. And this is Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Alexander-Arnold. Now, can they get him away? Delivers with whip. Tries to get it clear. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Oh, that's a key interception. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Saka. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah.
Big chance! This time, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
Flashes it up, he gets big! Goal! Northern Ireland! Northern Ireland take the lead!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Northern Ireland have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And it's Palmer. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Rice. No way through. Rice. This is promising. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Out towards the flank.
Northern Ireland really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
The ball has bounced loose now. Almost half an hour in now. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Palmer tries to pass it through. In by Saka. Cleared away. And he's in on goal. There's the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cleared without complication. Looking to play him in. There's the delivery. And the finish! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, there's a genuine sense of tit for tat here, Peter. Neither side seems...
Kane! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Northern Ireland have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's intervened well there. Palmer. It's Saka. Saka making good progress on the right-hand side. Saka. Lofted in. And that's the keeper's ball. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Saka. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
It's the sort...
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So your views on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far, so it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
England are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Northern Ireland finding their passes. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Foden. It's made its way to him. Foden has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Yehi. That's good pressure, good intensity.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Saka. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. Foden. In towards the back stick. Terrific header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Foden going full steam ahead down the left flank. Bellingham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And a chance! Goal, England! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Lewis Skelly. Rice knocks it out wide. Can he get it through? Saka's delivery. Oh, that was vital. That's a sharp pass. Tries to play it through. He was under real pressure there. Rice. Played out to the right. Here's found. Shot a goal! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that. Northern Ireland really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Foden. Palmer. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Saka. Chance! He's got a goal! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, it's always that bit tougher for a keeper when the underside of the crossbar is in play.
So time for change. This one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
England go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that to...
Chance, surely! Oh, should have put that away.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just 1 down, as opposed to 2.
There's the header! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. Oh, it's come loose. Northern Ireland have it back and can go again. It's a goal kick. Northern Ireland making another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Great defending, strong and determined. Northern Ireland making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
He's shifting through the gears here. Gets into some space.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Incoming big header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Rice. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. Foden in acres of space out wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And the referee brings it to a close. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kane taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Welcome one and all, we have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
The mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. And it's Dembele. Rabiot. Chouameni. Upamecano. And it's Koundé. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Koundé. Olise.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Olise. Mbappe. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Dembele. And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Camavinga! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Saliba cuts out the pass. And here's Mbappe. That's a good ball out wide. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Elise. Traumeri. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's rather hopeful. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, it was an ambitious attempt, but it'll keep the defence on its toes at least.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Elise. Knocks it out wide. Looking to play him in. And he's picked it up out wide. Played in with purpose. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He has a look up.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Elise. Rabiot. 30 minutes gone. Saliba. Here's Traumeri. And it's Camavinga. Now, can they get him away? Cross needs to be good. Rabiot. Hernandez. And it's Dembele. Chance here to counter. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. And Hernandez. Dembele. Deep cross. And it's claimed by the keeper.
This is the time you need that pace.
And they're back on the ball again. That's a cute ball. That's a shade optimistic. Traumeri. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. And there's the end of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are back on the way.
France clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
No luck with that dink over the top. Chouameni gets a foot in. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
This is their second corner of the game. Chouameni goes short. That's really well cleared. Played out to the right. Crosses it in here. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's gone looking for safety. Hernandez. Great vision. That's an excellent interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Knocks it into space. That's very neat. Rabiot. Chouameni. He's gone for goal! Oh, it's come loose. Takes aim and crosses. Cleared away. France have their third corner. Ball's gone out of play. And this is Dembele. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Olise. Now it's Mbappe. Cleared without complication. Looking for options for movement. Dembele receives it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rabiot. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Oh, that's a key interception. Looking for the run. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position. Rabiot. It's Camavinga. Nicely shaped ball. And a chance! Into the last quarter of an hour.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And it's Dembele. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
France have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Maignan. Upamecano. Out to the left it goes. Can he get on the end of this?
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. France really aren't making anything meaningful of their time on the ball.
Still no sign of a breakthrough, which comes as quite a surprise if you consider the gulf in quality between the two teams. He's found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. The final 5 minutes. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Pass somewhat off target. Rabiot. Now it's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's picked his way through. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, the scoreline may have a disappointing look about it, Peter, but that's where it ends. I think this game has had a real lively feel, and I'm not ready to give up on it yet.
Well, fitness and fatigue, the key factors now as we head for extra time. 90 minutes gone and nothing between them still. Camavinga. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Now it's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. So what can they conjure from this one? And here's Camavinga. Very nicely done. Rabiot. He's had a shot! Just a whisker away. Upamecano proves too strong. Rabiot. And reclaimed it in a trice. Tchouaméni did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. There's the crossfield ball. Distributed tidily.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Tchouaméni. He's looking wide. And this is Dembele. That's it for the first period of extra time. So, 15 minutes to find a winner, but is there anything left in the tank? And so, the last chance to find a winner. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Cross to the back post. Mignon deals with that, nice and simple. Rabiot. Dembele. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. France are still in search of that breakthrough goal.
Changement en cours.
Threads one in. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's had a hit. That carried quite a threat. Upamecano.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And it's Hernandez. In towards the back stick.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's the whistle, and it is going to penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
So it comes down to this, a final